All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone for teaching me this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect on the highways and byways pushing the truth. It's your brother Rabbi Knapp coming out with a lesson, Lord willing, it's edifying. Now, I stumbled across this video earlier today. It's about it's a old Jerry Springer show. For you, those of you who don't know who Jerry Springer is, you know, it's an old show because a lot of Jakes nowadays, man, they so young, man. Time just be flying by. They don't be knowing a lot, man. They really don't. Salakia, did I stop sharing my screen? Hold on. I don't know how I just did that. Okay. I'm going to Jerry Springer real quick. Because he just recently died. Let's see what it says about him. Oh, Jerry, man. Gerald Norman Springer was an American broadcaster, journalist, actor, lawyer, and politician. He was best known for hosting the controversial tabloid talk show Jerry Springer from 1991 to 2018. Okay. Oh, he had a daughter, Katie Springer. Let's see who his spouse is. Okay. Jerry was known for a lot of stuff, man. I ain't gonna be talking crap about him, but I think he's a small hat though. Okay. And he died. I know he recently just died. He died April 20th. So he died last year, 79 years old. It was Katie Springer. That's his daughter. You know, just some back history. For those of you who don't know Jerry Springer, man, it's just crazy to me, but it's understandable if you were born in 2000 and whatever, you know. But I think his show's still on. People still watch it. But let's get back to the lesson, man. Let's get it started.
Hi, welcome to the show. You know, when you hear the word supremacist, images of hooded figures and cross burnings come to mind. But today we're going to introduce you to a group you may never have heard about. They call themselves the Black Israelites. Please welcome High Priest Shar, Kakam, Shaba, and Tazadakia.
And, and this is in 1997, so these brothers know the truth for a long time. All right, this is before, videos really started hitting the internet and all that. You know what I mean? So they coming out. They got, they kind of look like the One West. They still kind of wear that old. That's how they used to dress then, man. But nowadays, we don't need all of that to come teach this word, man. You can just come out, teach the word, man. That's why you just want to get this word for what it is, okay, and go teach it.
Welcome to the show. I'll start with any of you. Why do you believe, what is your basic belief?
By the way, they're not black supremacists. He got at the bottom of the screen, black and white supremacists. We're not black supremacists, man. We can give two shit about black people, man. All right? We're Israelites. That's just what it is, man. We're descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We're the descendants of Jacob. All right? We go back. That's our lineage. Okay? Who the so-called Europeans or we don't want to call them white people because they're also Hebrews also. Okay? But there's this veil that's on the true children of Israel, and on the true, all of us have a veil on us. Every nation are calling themselves something outside of what the Lord has called them. Okay.
According to the Bible, the real Jews are black. The so-called Negroes in America are the real Jews, according to the Bible.
And I just want to say, I got this video from this dude right here. I don't know what group he's with. Prophecy Need to Hurry Up. He posted it today. He just popped up on my feed, right? 10 hours ago today. No, nobody really watched it. So I just want to share the video, but there's some commentary I want on this.
Okay. And you believe you are superior to whites?
We know we are superior. We're the chosen people of God, the Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
And that's according to the Bible.
And they're not whites. Those are Edomites, okay? And I just want to grab it because, okay, this is a book. They're not lying. They might be a little vulgar or whatever, according to the world. But how would you feel if you got your nationality taken away from you? How would you feel if somebody stole your land and stole your customs and portrayed himself as if he were you? Okay, you want to think that's a good thing. If someone stole your ID and started taking your money out of your bank account, you're not going to be smiling about that. Okay, you're not going to be quiet about that. No, you're going to speak up for yourself. And that's what's happening with Israel in these last days. We speaking out for ourselves and we standing in great boldness. Okay. I want to get this book of Genesis 25 and 23. And the Lord Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb and 2 manner of people. Okay, as a matter of fact, let me grab it out the blue letter so I can share the tab. Okay. So we can share the book. Okay. Genesis 25 and 23. And the Lord Yahweh said unto her, who's her? Rebekah, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, talking about Rebekah, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out red. Okay, red. Okay, there's no such thing as white people. They're red people. All over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Okay, this is what they're talking about. It said the elder shall serve the younger. Okay, the first came out red, called his name Esau. Okay, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. Okay, who later on is called Israel. Jacob and Isaac was 70 years old. And Isaac was 70 years old when she bare them. Okay, well, who's Jacob? Okay, who's Jacob? And you gotta be able to explain this when somebody asks you who's Jacob. Okay, because these men are claiming to be descendants of Jacob. That's why they're wearing fringes. Okay. That's why they know the Bible as well as they do. Okay. Because they've been enlightened through the Spirit. I'm not going to take too long, but I do want to share this. Jacob wrestles, okay? Genesis 32 and 28. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. Okay. So Jacob's name was changed to Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with God and with men, and has prevailed. Okay. Yasharallah, prince of the power. Okay. That's why he's saying these things.
I want to add to that too. You said
Okay.
believe. We believe because we got documented facts, mister. When you start with the Bible.
That's right. This is our documentation. This ain't no religious book. Okay. High priest from the black Israeli. He's not from no Israel. I don't know these brothers. High priest Shar. I don't know, but he definitely has that one West aura about him.
That's our foundation.
Okay.
Yes.
Lots of religions use that Bible,
We're
but
not
they
in a
reach
religion.
different
We're not
interpretations.
Yeah, right. He ain't no religion.
in a religion. You didn't ask us, right? Did you ask us what we was into? We're into heritage. Our forefathers are Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's
And
right.
the nation that came of them is the nation of Israel.
That's
the chosen people of the Lord.
Okay.
The chosen people of the Lord. Okay. You are my chosen. Okay. Let me grab that precept real quick. I think it's Isaiah. Let's go back. Isaiah. Share the screen. Where is it? The chosen people of the Lord. Okay. Okay. Isaiah 41:9. Thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth. Actually, let's start here. Isaiah 41:8. But thou, Israel, are my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend. Thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth and called thee from the chief men thereof and said unto thee, thou art my servant. I have chosen thee and not cast thee away. Okay. So he's saying that we're the chosen. All right. Let's jump over to 43:10. Isaiah 43:10. Ye are my witnesses, saith the Lord Yahweh, and my servant whom I have chosen, that ye may know and believe me and understand that I am he. Before me there was no God formed, neither shall there be after me. Okay. We just went over in Isaiah 41:9 who his servant is, who he has chosen, which was Jacob, which was Israel. Isaiah 43:20, the beasts of the field shall honor me, the dragons and the owls, because I give waters in the wilderness and rivers in the desert to give drink to my people, my chosen. Okay. Talking about Israel. All right. He's not making this up, man. This is real.
What do you think about whites?
I beg your pardon?
What do you think about whites?
You're Edomites. You're the brother of your forefather. Esau is the brother of Jacob.
We
just read that in Genesis 25:23. Okay. Esau came out red all over like a hairy garment.
Read you some quotes and you can tell me if these are accurate. Okay. This was in Time magazine on June 21st of 93. We're going to be beating the hell out of you white people. We're going to take your little children and dash them against the stones.
That's right. That's right. Now, that's all in the Bible. He's not speaking out of his own mouth. If you hate what he's saying, you hate the Lord. But we know majority of you hate the Lord because y'all hate his word. Okay. This is what he's saying. I'm going to start Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom. Okay, who's Edom? Let me just grab that real quick. Okay. We're going to go into the genealogy of Edom. It's the spirit that's 36. That's how he works. That's Esau. Okay. Now, these are the generations of Esau, who was Edom. Okay. Simple as that. It's all in the Bible. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom. Esau is Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. Okay. Let's look at this word, raise it. It means to destroy it. Okay. It means destroy. All right.
Strong's H, 6168. Ara. Ara.
Leave destitute. Okay. To strip bare. Lay bare. Emptying. Okay. That's what happened when they destroyed the Jerusalem. The first time when the Babylonians went up in there. Edom was right up in there with them. Okay. They were right up in there with them. Who's them? The Babylonians. And who's saying this? Okay. Psalms 137. I'll start from the top. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept when we remembered Zion. It's after it was destroyed. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For there they that carried us away captive required of us a song, and they that that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion. Okay, so they were mocking us coming out of there. Yeah, sing those songs that y'all like to sing, man. We want to hear them now that we done destroyed your temple. How shall we sing the Lord's Yahweh song in a strange land? Okay, talking about Babylonia, land of the Chaldeans. That's a strange land. If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Okay. Yeah, you can't forget the homeland that you're from. Okay. And that's why Israel's mad. Because they're waking up. They're seeing through all the lies now. Okay. That Esau set up his whole foundation based on a lie just to keep the children of Israel in this perpetual state of darkness, so they can't repent and call out to their Lord so that he can come back and save us. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. Okay. Raise it. They were rooting for the Babylonians while they were destroying the temple. And they also participated in spoiling Israel. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Okay? It's a reward for what you have already served. You sow something, you're going to reap it. Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones. Y'all have done this before, man, and you were happy about it, all right? So we don't want to hear it.
Let me answer it.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me say
accurate?
this.
Did you?
Let me say
Make sure
this.
you answer right.
That's accurate, because when you read the book of Psalms, the 137th chapter, David, listen, let me finish my answer. David, the prophet David, was praying to the Most High God, and he was praying to dash the little children against the stone against Israel's enemies. And we are the nation of Israel. I noticed everybody laughed when the brother said that we're the chosen people. But what America is teaching, that everybody is God's people. So when a bunch of black men come up on the stage and tell you that we're the chosen people of God, why is the white people in the audience laugh?
Okay.
Because you're the devil that the Bible speaks of. That's why.
Right. Okay.
Jerry?
And, Esau is the devil that the Bible speaks of. But, on a much broader note, we all been mixed in, and it's hard to tell from the outward appearance of somebody if they're Israelite or not. The only thing you can do is bring out the word. The word is the tool that's necessary to be used to discern. Okay, that's our weapon of discernment. Okay, the spirit is going to bear witness with our spirit that we're the children of the Most High. Okay, that's Romans 8:16. But I wanted to get Hebrews, the 4th chapter. Hebrews 4:12. Okay, it says, for the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of thoughts and intents of the heart. Okay, this is going to be doing all the work. Okay, until the Lord comes back, and he going to be separating the tare from the wheat. Okay, he's the one bringing that separation. Our job is to bring in the word. Okay, not really to condemn anyone according to their outward appearance, because there's a lot of so-called black looking men that ain't gonna make it. They're Edomites, man. Just like there's a lot of white men, the same thing. They might look white on the outside, but they also go back to Jacob. Okay, so you can't really be. We've been scattered through all nations. All right, that's the point.
Could I add? Right. We want to listen. We want to establish clearly that we want to establish clearly to the audience and to America and to the whole world that what we're speaking is not our own thoughts, ideas, ideologies, or bad feelings. Everything that we say can be amply confirmed, cross-referenced with the Bible, with archaeological facts that we have. Now, in reference to,
I want to know what you're going to do to us.
Could you? What are we going to do to you?
I understand you're going to get a justification.
We ain't going to do nothing, but what the Most High, listen. Reason we say it like that, because we all know we're the chosen, first of all, we're the chosen people of the Lord. And we're
Congratulations. Lots of luck to
we're
you.
going by the prophecy. Yeah.
I know.
See, Jerry Springer, he already gave it the go, so he already know. He in the spiritual realm already knowing what's going on now. Now he knows whether he's an Edomite or an Israelite. He knows his judgment. He knows he's perfect. He's a full body in the spirit, and he's fine. Okay? The wicked are at ease. Let me see what Job said about that. Let me see. Hold on, Salakia. I gotta Google it real quick. The wicked are at ease. I thought Job said something about it. I'll find it.
You finish clowning, I'm gonna get serious. Now,
Okay.
You ask what we're gonna do.
Damn serious.
You ask what we're gonna do to you. We're gonna read what the Lord's saying about. This is Jeremiah, the 30th chapter, 16th verse. Read it, Shabbat.
Okay, hold on. Before he gets that, I want to find the precept I was looking for. Okay, this is the book of Job, chapter 3, and verse number 17. It says, "There the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest." Yes, that's where the wicked cease from troubling. Okay, it says, "There the prisoners rest together; they hear not the voice of the oppressor." So there it is, man. You got the wicked and the righteous, all in heaven, all in order, all at peace, man. Seasoned from troubling. They're at ease, but they know there is a judgment, that they know everything that's going on in the heavens, man. Okay, that's the point.
All they that devoured thee shall be devoured.
And your people have devoured us. We've been over here for over 400 years. And castration, murder, slavery, humiliation. So the Lord said the ones that have mistreated us shall be mistreated. Mm-hmm. And that's not only you. It's not only you, so-called European, so-called Caucasian. It's all nations. When you read this Bible, you read the history of us and all the nations, the dealings of all the nations that have unjustly dealt with our people.
That's right. That's right. You know, it's a beautiful thing that they came out here and that they went up there and did this, because they're doing it for their people, man. Okay. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3 and 1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city." The bloody city is talking about Nineveh in context, but spiritually, America is Nineveh. Okay. "Woe to the bloody city, Babylon, America. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not." Yet who is the prey? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
All thine adversaries.
Go ahead.
The word adversary means enemy.
Go ahead.
Every one of them, not some of them, 2/3 of them,
brother.
Every one of them shall go into captivity, which means slavery.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Right. So now, Jerry.
But before I go, I want to ask
Jerry,
this. You said the priest said.
Wait, let me ask you a question.
The priest said this. This is a quote, and I just want to know if it's accurate.
Okay.
The only good white man is a dead white man.
You show me.
Can I answer that, High Priest, y'all?
Right. Right.
Well, you can understand why I'd be a little bit nervous, no?
Let me explain why that statement is made. The only reason that statement is made because we're going according, we're the mouth of God. We're the prophets of God. The words that we say are not our own words, they are God's words. Now, the only reason the statement was made that there's no good white man on the face of this earth because the Lord created you to be the wicked on the face of this earth.
Now let me
according to Job 9:4, the Lord said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. When you look at who's ruling this earth, you so-called white people are ruling the earth. So it's not hard to figure out who's the wicked. The ozone layer is polluted.
And he says so-called, just saying.
You enslave people, the animals are endangered, the water's polluted, because you're the wicked that this Bible is speaking of.
Okay. Let me plead guilty. Let me plead guilty.
You are guilty. According to
let me finish my plea. You know, even the judge let us plead. Okay.
Jerry,
let me say.
Why does it?
They chopping Jerry up, man. Poor Jerry, man. Poor Jerry. He had to get chopped up on his own show by the Israelites, man. It's the book of Revelation 11:8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city. Okay, the great city, the bloody city. He's talking about America, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Okay, spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Okay.
There you will find no argument from me. You will find no argument from me. Let me finish. You will find no argument from me.
Salakia. Let me grab one more precept. I meant to get this one. Revelation 11:18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints. Okay, which is that salvation. And them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth, just like he was getting into, man. Talking about the ozone layer, you know, killing of the animals, man. There's gonna be a time when someone needs to pay for that. Now he told you that he said, according to Job 9:24, it's talking about Esau. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. How he cover up the faces of the judges thereof? Who's going around the earth saying that the Lord is a so-called white man, and also the nation of Israel, they're all white. Everybody's white. Everyone in the land is white. It's all white. Who's doing that? That's someone covering the faces of the judges, because the Bible is opposed to that. If not, where and who is he? Yeah, who else is doing it? Okay, if it's not him. All right. And when you go to the book of Proverbs 16:4, the Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Okay, that's what he was created for. Okay.
That whites have mistreated blacks in our history, flat out plead guilty. What I am asking, though, I understand. What I am asking, though, is instead of all looking at this history of who did what to whom, what possible benefit do any of us have by using God to say that gives us justification for mistreating, abusing other people?
No, we're not.
Okay, the tape you provided to us, the tape that you provided to our producers said this, and I'll read the quote.
Go ahead.
Okay. Black Christian ministers and their followers are also stupid. And I'm quoting now, so please understand, I'm only quoting what you said.
Go ahead.
These dumb niggers sit around praying to some blue-eyed photo of a devil, and they need to wake up, end quote. Please explain that.
Well,
please explain. The Bible explains it, man. The Bible explains all of these questions. You got to search them for yourself. Okay. Revelation 1:1, the revelation of Yahushua Mashiach, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, which the Most High gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John the Revelator, who bear record of the word of God and of the testimony of Yahushua Mashiach, and of all things that he saw. Blessed is he that readeth, and you got to read the book. That's how you become blessed. You can look for this for yourself. And they that hear the words of his prophecy of this prophecy, meaning you got to have ears to hear, and eyes to see, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Okay, the end, the time of the end. Okay, jump down to verse 9. This is the vision at Patmos. I, John, who also am your brother and companion in tribulation and in the kingdom and patience of Yahushua and Mashiach, was in the isle, which is an island that is called Patmos, for the word of God and for the testimony of Yahushua and Mashiach. I was in the spirit on the Lord's day and heard behind me a great voice as of a trumpet, saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. And what thou seest, write in a book and send it unto the 7 churches which are in Asia, unto Ephesus, and unto Smyrna, and unto Pergamos, and Thyatira, and unto Sardis, and unto Philadelphia, and Laodicea. Okay. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me, and being turned, I saw I saw 7 golden candlesticks. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with the garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. Okay, the Son of Man is talking about Yahushua, okay, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And I just wanted to go grab this precept real quick, okay, because, our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. And we want to prove all things according to the scriptures, so you can search it for yourself, okay? I believe it's the book of John. It might be John or Luke, but let me just check John. It's definitely Luke. Okay. Might be 3. This is the book of Luke, chapter 3 and 38. Goes through the genealogy, okay? Okay. Goes through its whole genealogy. Tells you right here. You can read it all for yourself. Luke 23 all the way down to 38. But at the end of his genealogy, it says, which was the son of Enos, which was the son of Seth, which is Adam's son, which was the son of Adam, okay, which was the son of God, okay, showing you Adam was the son of God, and Yahushua is Adam, okay, just so you know. Clothed with the garment down to the foot and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. So he had a garment that went all the way down to his feet with fringes and a ribbon of blue, because he kept the law, statutes, and commandments. All right. And he had a belt about the girdle of paps around his waist. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. That's why he's calling them niggers. Okay, that's why they're saying they're niggas and they follow some white Jesus and black, because it's opposed to what's being said here in the scriptures. Okay, it's opposed to this, the flame of fire. And his feet like unto the fine brass. Brass is brown, as if they burn in the furnace. When you burn something, it darkens. And his voice as sound of many waters, not soft like Jesus Christ. Okay, I love you. Whispering in little kids' ears, man.
Oh, please explain it.
Yeah,
What the word?
because it sounds to me that's awfully mean-spirited. There's
That's
nothing
awfully
Christian in that.
It's mean-spirited to call a lie a lie.
I don't see that.
As the word nigger upsets you, according to your dictionary, it means low-degraded person. Now, when it comes to it and you check out all people on earth, the so-called Europeans are the lowest and the dirtiest of all people, as far as that goes. So everybody can be.
Ooh. You talk your shit, boy. Talk your shit. He said they're low. Okay. He said they're low. It's the book of Daniel 7. And actually, hold on. What's the basis of man? Salakia. Four and 17. Okay. Daniel 4 and 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, which are the prophets, in the demand of the word of the holy ones, which are the angels, to the intent that the living may know, that's everybody, that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. That's everybody needs to know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. Esau is the basis of men. He's not speaking out of his own mouth, man. He's just filled with the Spirit. He knows the scriptures, man. Okay, he got the water. He knows what he's saying, and he's not speaking carnally. This is all spiritual.
Be a nigga. Now, as the term go, since you don't like the word nigga, let's just put it this way. Those of our people that have been set up by your people in this Christianity garbage to brainwash them in this madness about a blonde-haired, blue-eyed so-called white man that you would not find nowhere in these scriptures a description of. So we are saying they're...
There's nowhere in the Bible where it says Jesus was a so-called white man.
Traitors to our people under the orders...
Or an Edomite.
...of you. That's what makes them traitors, because they're being paid by you to mislead our people like you, to help you.
Okay. When we return, we're going to meet members of the Ku Klux Klan and hear what they have to say. Please stay with us.
Hello, I'm Karen Foss. This week, our Volunteer 5 group is called Doing Our Good.
Transgender person with a story to tell. If so, please call 1-800-96-JERRY, and you may be a guest on our show.
Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. If you just joined us, we've been talking to some Black Israelites who have a very strong and, in some respect, militant view that the blacks are the real Jews, that they are the chosen people of God.
No, not the blacks are the real Jews, man. Okay. The so-called African Americans, Native Americans, and Latinos are the children of Israel, not just the blacks, the so-called blacks.
They are superior to whites.
According to the Bible?
According to the Bible is what they say. And that they have said, and I have quoted from them, they have said that the only good white man is a dead white man. In a moment, we're going to be joined by members of the Ku Klux Klan. But first, take a look at a clip from a past show we did on the KKK.
Yeah, so they're claiming to be above all people. Okay, that's written in the scriptures. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Who's the book of Deuteronomy written to? Okay, let's go to the first book of Deuteronomy real quick, just to jump over there for the simple-minded, because you know you gotta bring them through. Okay, Deuteronomy 1:1. Israel history after the Exodus. Okay, these be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on the side of Jordan in the wilderness, in the plain over against the Red Sea, between Paran and Tophel and Laban, Hazeroth and Dezahab. Okay, Moses to Israel. Okay, Deuteronomy after the Exodus. Now, when you jump to the 7th chapter, Deuteronomy 7 verse 6, thou art a holy people. Holy means separate. Unto the Lord thy God, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, thy power. The Lord Yahweh, thy power, have chosen thee. We already read about who he chose and who he hasn't chosen. To be a special people unto himself. Above all people, it says it right here. Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. That's including the so-called white man. Is he on the face of the earth? Okay, then Israel's above them.
A belief in the white race, furtherance of the white race. You can ridicule us, You can politically correct us to death.
Okay, they look like wizards. Okay, that's why they got the cone shape heads. This is witchcraft.
But we're not going away. 129 years, and we're going to be here 129 more. Klansmen, face the sacred cross. Back, ready to match. For God. For God. For a race. For a race. For a nation. For a nation.
Everything they're saying is not even in the Bible. These people are base. This is the meaning by putting base men over you. These people are base men
Klansmen,
and women.
like the sacred cross.
Worship crosses, man. They don't worship the Lord. They're pagans. Devil. And see this symbol right here? This is on a bunch of the Christian churches. Okay, that they tell you it's a cross. No, that shows you that's white supremacy. And a lot of the churches that you black folks go to, that's where you're going to. Okay, that's where you're preaching in the same area as them. They wouldn't let you go in there unless you were benefiting them in some way or somehow. And by you proclaiming the name Jesus and singing and dancing, you are deceiving the people. Therefore, they'll allow you to stay. Okay, because you actually fighting on their team. Okay, and you're coming up against the Lord. And these are just wizards. Okay, warlocks. They practice magic. Racing.
Okay, now let's bring out the Imperial Wizard Daryl and Grand Dragon Eric.
There it is, Grand Dragon.
Oh boy.
Shabbat.
What can I say? You guys are sharp dressers.
Yeah, that's incredible. Check out the dude that looks like Rerun over there.
All right. Other than being insulting,
we're not being insulting, Jerry.
Measure the intellect of these guys.
What do you want, without insulting them, what do you want to say? They are making a point that you make the opposite way, which sounds to me just as ridiculous, frankly. You keep saying that.
We can validate basically what we say. They can't. Their arguments and what they say is based on dumb, useless rhetoric that everybody's been hearing ever since this country.
The name Adam
rape, rob, and
means
murder
to show ruddiness in the face. Can you see any ruddiness in the over here?
Ruddy, what did Ruddy mean? This dummy don't even know what Ruddy means.
No, what does the word mean?
What does Ruddy mean? You dumb.
Basically, they don't know how to read the Bible.
What is the definition?
They do not know how to interpret the Bible.
I would like him to give us a definition.
He said you ain't got no ruddiness in your face. Esau, man, is a funny dude, man.
Of Ruddy. Show you how dumb these crackers are.
Well, that also goes to show you that he knows the Bible a little bit too. Okay, Esau's he's not stupid to this. In order to tell a lie, you got to know the truth.
That's right. Means to show redness, the blood in the face.
Okay. All right. Hey.
Adam, see? Now he's speaking Hebrew. See? But what he's talking about, he's talking about King David. Okay. And this was pretty much the moral of why I even watched this, because, hearing it out of the devil's mouth. This is why you got to search the scriptures. Okay, let's go to 1 Samuel chapter 16 and 12, I believe. David anointed, yeah. 1 Samuel 16 and 12. Actually, hold on. Let me just get some context. Samuel goes to Bethlehem. And the Lord said unto Samuel, how long wilt thou mourn for Saul, seeing I have rejected him from reigning over Israel? Fill thine horn with oil and gold. I will send thee to Jesse the Bethlehemite, for I have provided me a king among his sons. And Samuel said, how can I go? If Saul hear it, he will kill me. And the Lord said, take a heifer with thee, and say, I am come to sacrifice to the Lord. And call Jesse to the sacrifice, and I will show thee what thou shalt do, and thou shalt anoint unto me him whom I name unto thee. And Samuel did that which the Lord spake, and came to Bethlehem, and the elders of the town trembled at his coming, and said, comest thou peaceably? And he said, peaceably. I am come to sacrifice unto the Lord. Sanctify yourselves and come with me to the sacrifice. And he sanctified Jesse and his sons and called them to the sacrifice. And it came to pass when they were come that he looked on Eliab and said, surely the Lord's anointed is before him. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord Yahweh seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. And that's a beautiful precept right there, 1 Samuel 6 and 7, and showing you that the Lord, you gotta look into the spirit, man. You gotta use the scriptures, be the discerner of his thoughts and mind to prove him, not so much his appearance. Okay. Then Jesse called Abinadab and made him pass before Samuel, and he said, neither have the Lord chosen this. Then Jesse made Shammah to pass, and he said, neither have the Lord chosen this. Again, Jesse made 7 of his sons to pass before Samuel, and Samuel said unto Jesse, the Lord have not chosen these. And Samuel said unto Jesse, are here all thy children? And he said, there remaineth yet the youngest. Okay. We're getting to the point now. There remaineth yet the youngest. And behold, he keepeth the sheep. And Samuel said unto Jesse, send and fetch him, for we will not sit down till he come hither. And he sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy. Okay. And withal of a beautiful countenance, and goodly to look to. And the Lord said, Yahweh said, arise, anoint him, for this is he. Okay. So he's using this word ruddy here. When you look at it in the Blue Letter Bible, he said it goes back to the Hebrew word Adam. He didn't say this. He said Adam. If you can, where is it? Where is he? Where's ruddy? Ruddy right here. Okay. Okay, Admoni. Okay, it says Strong's definitions. It says reddish of the hair. Okay, actually, where are we at? Valiant spellings. Ruddy of Esau. It means red. Okay, what else does it say? The Strong says Esau is newborn babe. Okay, red ruddy. Okay, red-haired, uses Esau. So this is where he's getting from. So he's reading this and he thinks it's talking about him. Okay, because it's Strong H132 where it says, and the first came out red. Okay, they're saying ruddy means red. All right, but oh shit, I'm not even sharing the screen. Salakia. Okay, so it just means ruddy means red. I'm just looking down here. Genesis 20, 25 and 25. This is where it's being used. Strong H132. Okay. But when you go, I typed in what is the Grand Dragon and all this wicked shit popped up, man. These people are demons, man. They got a history full of just abominations and wickedness. Nothing that has anything to do with the Bible. And to even consider themselves anything other than the basis of men is blasphemy. They're cavemen, okay? But let's get the definition. Ruddy is used to describe something that is reddish, like the color of red hair, tomatoes, or friend's cheeks on a cold winter's day. Ruddy is commonly used to describe someone's complexion. In this case, it describes a healthy reddish glow. Let's look into this word a little bit more. Saying the same thing. Okay. Where do I want to go? All right, so this is where he getting red. Okay, synonyms for ruddy. It says blooming. Blooming. It means thriving in health, beauty, and vigor, exhibiting the freshness and beauties of youth or health. Okay. Now I know this is a different word, but it's a synonym unto the word ruddy. And the way it's used in context to the scriptures, it tells you that he is young, youthful. It's like you see a young man. Okay. Just because you don't have to, you could be red and be brown. Okay. You can be red and be white, or you know, like Esau red. Okay. But in context, it said that there remaineth yet the youngest, and behold, he keepeth the sheep. Okay. And he sent him and brought him in. Now he was ruddy and withal of a beautiful countenance and goodly to look to. And the Lord said, arise and anoint him, for this is he. So he was young, he was beautiful, he was ruddy. He was like, it's like being tender. Okay. When you look at somebody that's ruddy, he just looks like a young boy. Everything is like fresh. Okay. He might look red or like just like some like a kid that, let me see if I can but that's what it's talking about. Okay. It's basically saying that it's referring to King David's youth and not his color. Okay. And it clearly states about his youth. Okay. And how beautiful countenance, not more so, you know, his young age and tenderness, more so than the actual color of his skin. And when you go to Genesis 25 and 25, that was talking about the color of Esau's skin. That's why it don't say ruddy there. It says red. Okay. It wasn't talking about his countenance or how young he looked. He was a baby. So it's already assumed. So it's telling you that he was red. Okay. All right. And when you look into Absalom, which is King David's son, you know, it also goes into how he was, let me just read it. 2 Samuel 14 and 25. Outside 21. And the king said unto Joab, behold, now I have done this thing. Go therefore, bring the young man Absalom again. And Joab fell to the ground on his face and bowed himself and thanked the king. And Joab said, today thy servant knoweth that I have found grace in thy sight, my lord, O king, and that the king hath fulfilled the request of his servant. So Joab arose and went to Geshur and brought Absalom to Jerusalem. And the king said, let him turn to his own house and let him not see my face. So Absalom returned to his own house and saw not the king's face. So during this time, there was King David left Jerusalem and his concubines. He didn't want to fight with Absalom because of, I think when you go into the account, one of his other sons raped his sister, and Absalom got put him to death. All right. And this is somewhere around that area there. But in all Israel, there was none to be much praised as Absalom for his beauty. And okay, King David's his father. So from the sole of his foot even to the crown of his head, there was no blemish in him. Okay, so showing you that same with King David. Okay, when he was young, they said it was beautiful and all that, and same with his offspring. Okay, so think about how beautiful Absalom was, had no blemish to him. Okay, now imagine that as King David being young and having no blemish to him. Okay, he was like a tender plant. He was just like, you know, just young and youthful, full of youth. Okay, Esau is trying to convert that and bring it to. He don't follow any of the scriptures. He's burning crosses. Where here it is. You got the Hebrew Israelites actually wearing fringes. Okay, and here he comes in with a Ku Klux Klan outfit on, claiming like, get the hell out of here. Acting like he knows the Bible. He knows nothing about the Bible. He's a damn base man, okay? And everything they said about him, he needs to go into slavery. Okay, this is the book of 1 Samuel 17, and we'll start at 42. And when the Philistine, talking about Goliath, looked about and saw David, he disdained him, meaning he looked at him like, who the hell is this little dude? For he was but a youth. Like, look at me, man. I'm a mighty warrior, and you're going to send this little teenage boy after me, man? And ruddy and of a fair. You see how it keeps saying a youth when it's referring to King David about being ruddy and of fair countenance. We know he was beautiful. His son was beautiful too. Okay? We know he looked like he didn't look like a man of war. He tended to the sheep. Okay. And the Philistine said unto David, am I a dog that thou comest to me with staves? And the Philistine cursed David by his gods. And the Philistine said to David, come to me, and I will give thy flesh unto the fowls of the air and to the beasts of the field. Okay. So that just goes to show you that he didn't look at David as any type of threat. Okay. It doesn't make sense that Goliath didn't want to fight King David because he was red in his face. Okay. That doesn't make any sense. But it does make sense that he didn't want to fight King David because he was a young boy. Okay. That's the point. But let me see. I don't want to spend too much time. I'll finish this.
We all got a short time on this earth.
Right.
Let's
I
not.
clear up the lie you made. When it says David was ruddy, that means young and tender. David was a young man. This dumb, he don't know a damn thing. Solomon said in the book, The Wisdom of Solomon, 1 verse 5 and 6, I am black. And Solomon was the son of David. So how the hell David was going to be written? Shut down, cracker.
And that's a good point. That's a good point. Okay, we went into Absalom, but King David had Solomon too. Okay. Okay. It's the book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and 5. I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Look not upon me because I am black, because the sun have looked upon me. My mother's children were angry with me. They made me the keeper of the vineyards. By my own vineyard have I not kept. So he's telling you he's black. And if he's black, his father's black. All right. But I'm going to end it right there. Actually, matter of fact, let me just go into this word black real quick. Okay, because I don't want you thinking that, you know.
Strong's H, 7838, Shachor, Shachor. And second entry, Shachor, Shachor.
Okay, Shachor. Okay. And it means blackish color of face. Blackish. Okay. Meaning like a dark color. Properly dusky. But also absolute jetty. Jetty black. What's this? To be black. Qual. To be black of skin. Okay. Talking about a skin color. I'm talking about anything else. And this is King Solomon. That was a good point that he brought up. Okay. Right. All right, well, I'm gonna end it right there, man. I don't want to get a copyright because you know how these devils are, man. But you can go search them up on Prophecies Need to Hurry Up. That's what the video. That's why I got the video. I'm in it right there. Lord willing, I was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Shalom.